Hey guys, and welcome back. So as we can see, there's a bare face, which means this is a makeup tutorial. As you're watching this, I am going to be sunning myself on the beach. So this is pre-filmed, but I wanted to film some bits so that there's like something going up on my channel whilst I'm away. So there's going to be two videos. So this one right now is just going to be the very like natural, just to make myself look a bit nice if I'm going to be going down to the beach or just for like laying out by the pool. So just very basic and natural. And then I'm going to do a like more evening, summer evening, get ready with me in the next video. So let's get on with it. Oh, before we start, excuse my nails. Basically, I painted them orange like a couple of days ago. I've just been fancying really bright nails, so I just felt like a nice bright orange, but then I seen this yellow and I got it, and then I was impatient, and rather than just redo my nails, I decided to just paint over the top, and it's kind of all gone a bit messy, but whatever, we'll work past that. So first off, I've already done my skincare. So I've got on my Nip and Fab serum, I've got my Glam Glow moisturizer on top, but it is essential that if you're going to be out in the sun, doesn't matter if it's in the UK or if you're abroad, if you're going to be out in the sun, you have to use SPF. So I have this one right by here. So this is Alturist, I want to say. Oh, that was hard to say. Sunscreen SPF 50. So you can use this on the face and the body. I've already used it on my face before, and I really like it. So I'm gonna put some of that on. I generally don't put my face in the sun, like it's generally only if we're going to be walking around, and then obviously you can't help but that your face is in the sun. But if I'm like sunbathing, then I generally don't have my face like directly in the sun, so I don't really like tanning my face. I prefer just to use like a darker foundation or just bronze my face up with makeup. But I do really like this stuff because it is nice and like lightweight, because that is my pet peeve with SPF, is that it's so like thick. So for the next thing then, I'm gonna prime, and I've been really loving this Revolution Pro brightening primer. So it is a peach colour, just like that, and I just dot that on my face. This is really good for under the eyes, so I always tend to concentrate more on there. And then just taking this little brush, I think this is some kind of like contour brush, but I just like using it to put my primer on. So I'm going to quickly just pop a little bit of lip balm on. So this is the Blistex Relief Cream. This stuff is really good. It does sting, but it does the job. Okay, so next up, I'm going to take some of my Neoid Photography Fluid Opacity 12. I love this stuff, but it is so messy. It is just incredibly messy. I don't know whether just decant some off rather than take this whole bottle, because I feel like this is just going to go everywhere. And I've just been liking popping that just on the areas that you would normally highlight. And then I'm just taking my dampened beauty blender, which has been freshly cleaned, and just pat that in then. And then because I still don't feel like that is enough glow, I'm going to go in with this Marks & Spencer's Autograph Liquid Highlighter. So this is the old packaging. They still do it, but it'll just look slightly different. So just go in the same areas and then just do the same thing, then just blend that in. And there we go. So now we're going to go in with something that I'm very excited about. I made a very bougie purchase recently, and it was this Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. she looks like that. So yes, this is very unnecessary and bougie. I don't know, I just really like the look of it. And tried it on my hands and I was like, sold. Obviously, I know it looks extremely dark. I thought the same thing, but it is actually really sheer. So it is not a foundation. It is not a foundation whatsoever. It's more of a primer, I would say. So it's got a slight tint to it, but it is like nowhere near any kind of coverage. I wouldn't even say light coverage. It's just literally a wash of colour, and it's more about the glow more than anything. So I've got this in dark. I mean, as we can see, my face is lighter than my body. I have fake tanned specifically for this video because I thought to myself, well, obviously if I'm doing a holiday makeup, I would be tanned. So I tanned myself up. So obviously my face is lighter, and this should just like even this out then. Pops on this on. So the applicator looks really similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. So yet again, it does look dark, but it will blend out fine, don't worry. So I'm just gonna blend this in with my fingers. So that is that blended in. Very quick, very simple, very easy, but as you can see, it's just evened me out a little bit more. And yeah, it's giving me a nice like tint to the face without me having to put my face like directly in the sun, which I don't particularly like to do. So yeah, that is that, but it is very natural. I don't know if you can see, but you can still see like my blemishes through. So yes, there's going to be no foundation for this look. So I am going to use a bit of concealer though. So I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. So I've got mine in C11. So pop a little bit just in the corner under my eye. So I'm not going to put it all the way along, just in the corner. And then just on any blemishes that I've got or any particular redness that I want to cover, and then just blend that in then. And I'm just going to go back in with that Marks & Spencer's liquid highlighter. Obviously extra highlighter is not essential, but I mean, why not? My aim is to look like Rihanna from that, what was it called? I think the song was called SOS, but a makeup video where she's just like golden shimmer, like gleaming. That's the goal, that's what you're trying to aim for. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of powder. So I'm just gonna go in with the Pure 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Powder. So this is in tan. It's gonna set under my eyes, tiny bit on my nose, tiny bit on my chin, mainly just in the center part of my face really. So literally just in the center area and just a bit under my eyes then. And I am going to go in with some bronzer because why not? So I'm going to go in with this Royal Cosmetics bronzing powder. So this is a baked bronzer, so it has got a little bit of a sheen to it, but I just want to bronze my face up a bit. And don't worry if you go too ham with the bronzer, we all do it sometimes. Just go in and kind of pat it back a bit. So for eyes, I really don't do a lot because I mean, the thing is, if I'm out in the day, usually I've got my sunglasses on anyway. But if I did feel like I just wanted a little bit of something, I'd probably go in with this eyeliner. So this is the Rimmel Scandaleyes 24-Hour Kohl Kajal, and this is in Gilded Gold. So this is like a really nice, just like a light kind of, almost like an olivey gold colour. It is like hardly noticeable. I prefer using something like this compared to a black eyeliner because it's just a lot more subtle, a lot more softer, but just adds a little bit of definition. So I'll probably just go along my waterline and my tight line, and then just a little bit on that outer corner there. And then I just smudge it a little bit just with my finger, honestly nothing crazy. and then just a little bit of mascara then. So I want to add a tiny bit more highlights. I'm going to use this Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in bronze. This stuff is just gorgina. It is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It is just so like soft. It's almost like a putty kind of feel to it. I wouldn't say it's like a proper powder, but then it's not a cream either. It is just, it's lovely. And then lastly for lips, I just want something very kind of subtle, and I usually wear a gloss because I find it's just slightly more moisturising for me. So I am using L'Oreal Paris Extreme Resist in 502 Hold Me Close. So it's just like a nice peachy orange colour, and it's got a kind of gold shimmery fleck running through it as well. And just to finish off, I would probably just put a little light mist of this Kat Von D Lock-It Makeup Setting Spray. That is such a nice like fine mist, it's amazing. And whilst I have a bit of the body out, I'm going to do a bit of body shining. So I'm going to take that liquid highlight and I'm just going to pop that on my shoulders, a bit on the old collarbone, and then just taking my beauty blender then, just gonna blend that in. And then going with some of that powder again, and just bless yourself basically. And there you have it guys, this is the finished look. I just think this is really like gorgeous and natural. It's just nice like bronzy dewy skin, but honestly you can't tell that you've got anything on. I know probably some people would say, why are you wearing anything at all to go to the beach? But I don't know, like myself personally, I like to have a little bit of something. It just makes me feel a bit more put together, and this is like, so you've got so little product on that it's not going to like sweat off, and you've still got your SPF on. And yeah, I just really love it. I've been wearing this on a pretty much daily basis actually, not even just for holiday, just in general, because I really like it. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.